What is going on, people? If you couldn't tell by the title, I'm here for Horror Pack Review number 2. Horror Pack, if you don't know what it is, it's a monthly subscription service where you get 4 movies, either 4 Blu Rays or 4 DVDs, or if you want, get both and get 8 movies. You know, if you're looking to start a collection or whatever. I have more videos I'll link on the bottom that pretty much, show. I got an unboxing and a few unboxings. But if you're interested, definitely go ahead, check those videos out, which I leave the link to. But in this video, I'll leave somewhere around here a way to get $3 off Horror Pack if you want. August Horror Pack is still open, so you still have a chance to purchase it. Again, I'll leave the link somewhere down here. But again, going into this, it's a Horror Pack review, and it's Don't Look in the Basement 2. This movie is written and directed by Tony Brownrigg. It's also written by Emerick. It stars Chester Rushing, stars Frank Mosley, it stars Andrew Sensenig, probably killed that name, among many others. So, I thought I saw the original one. It actually was put out in 1972, but I was mistaken because I got mistaken with a movie called The Basement, which is part of a box set and everything. So I actually did not see the first one, and I put this movie in, had no idea what I was getting into, and pretty much it starts out, at this mental asylum. I guess you would call it a mental asylum. You get a lot of mentally disturbed people with the orderlies and everything, and they're doing their thing. They bring in this other patient, and as the movie goes along, stuff starts happening, strange things starts happening, and no one knows what's really going on. People are acting different. People are dying. People are going, kind of nuts. More nuts than they would have in the mental institution. And as the story's going on and on and on, you kind of find out what is going on with this said, place. One of the doctors came from somewhere else, didn't know what was going on. You find out that actually this asylum is from the first one, which, a horrible thing happened where, if you haven't seen the original, people were dying and such. So they had no idea what was going on, and you find out that this hospital they're in now was the exact same one that strange and bad things happened, 40 years before. So once this guy comes, you find out that possibly he has something to do with it, possibly these spirits and everything had something to do with it. And as the movie goes along, people are trying to stay alive, other people are getting possessed and all this stuff. I must say it's a very fun movie. With this Blu-ray, I must say though, again, I didn't see the first one, so I didn't know what I was missing. On this Blu-ray, it actually comes with the actual original movie. So I ended up watching the second one first and then the first one. So to tell you the truth, you technically don't have to watch the first one. You kind of get a grasp of it. But watching the first one kind of brings along, makes it a little bit easier because, again, one of the characters is from the original one and he's brought back to here. And you figure out, what's going on. This guy might have a little bit more to do with the story and what's going on with it. Let me say there's a lot of, practical effects in this, which again, I've said it many a times before, I'm definitely more into the practical effect, department as opposed to the CGI. If you're into these mental asylums and possession type movies, this one's definitely for you. I'd say go ahead, check it out. I'll leave the link to where you can purchase it because, again, not only do you get Don't Look in the Basement 2, you also get the first one on there as well. So you get 2 movies for the price of 1, which actually, helps out with Horror Pack in my eyes because, not only do you get 4 movies, you get a 5th one because, again, it is both movies. So if you're into, possession movies, if you're into mental asylum movies, if you have seen the first one, Don't Look at the Basement, and you want to see the sequel, definitely go ahead, watch this one, purchase it. Purchase Horror Pack again if you're into, collecting and you want a way to get more movies that you might not have seen before. Definitely check that out, which I'll leave the link to, and the way you can get $3 off August's horror pack. And yeah, if you enjoyed my reviews, definitely go ahead. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, because I'm putting out more and more reviews. And with a horror pack, then Netflix and Chiller and all these fan favorite or fan request reviews, I'm trying to throw different, types of reviews at you. So definitely go ahead, subscribe if you haven't. If you know people who are into horror or interested in, purchasing movies in the horror genre, definitely go ahead, share. And if you like the review, definitely go ahead, hit the thumbs up. I'll leave all the links to all my other social media, whether it be Twitter, I got a Horror Amino, I got an Instagram where I show off my movies. I'll leave all the links there if you want to follow me on them as well. So again, hopefully you enjoyed this review. Definitely go ahead, check out Don't Look in the Basement 2. Check out Horror Pack. And until next time, I'll see you guys.